Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Infinity Dove Tarot and Dowsing. My name is Kirsten, and I have another Love Island couple dynamic reading for you to analyze with me. The latest for Love Island in the blogs is that Janae and Kenny from season 6 have broken up. And everybody is speculating what's going on. So I decided to do a love dynamics spread and reading to see what's going on with this couple. So if you're interested, get some popcorn, something to drink, and let's dive. First row represents the past. Second row represents the present energy, and the third row represents the future ahead for this column here is Janae's energy. This column here is Kenny's energy. In the center is what's challenging the connection. And here we have some clarifiers. So let's get started. I'm using the Love Dynamics deck. This is a deck that I created for raw, untamed relationship readings. Each card on the back of each card, you will find the love dynamics that are going on in the situation, the main energy, the challenge, the true intentions, the feelings, past actions, near future actions, and the outcome. So you don't need to rely on a reader. You can read your own love story and take charge of your heart. It's super predictive and totally easy to use. Great for a beginner and for seasoned readers. And if you're interested in the deck, it's available now, and there's a link to it in my description box. Okay, I'm so excited to get started on this reading. I could barely plug my deck. All right, are you comfortable? Let's get started. So Janae's energy. Well, okay, I'm going to read this a little bit different. It's gonna kind of be, okay, this is the past, so we'll read it like that, but we'll also read it as Janae and Kenny's energy. So in the past, there was fun, lightheartedness, friendship, playfulness in the love life. This could be a party or a celebration. So this happened in the past. And maybe Janae was more focused on her friends or trying to keep things light between her and Kenny and hoping for more. There's third party undertone in this card. There's 3 cups. So there could be third party undertone in the cards. We also have the 3 of wands in the spread. So I'm looking for any details if he cheated, because that's what the rumors are. So it is possible that there was someone else in the picture or an outside influence. And mutual friends may have played a role in what unfolded between the two in the past. All right, the challenge between them is the 10 of wands. This relationship became heavy. This is mutual energy, so it may have been difficult for both parties, or one or both of them may have felt they were carrying the other too much. There might have been too much expected or too many emotions. Something about it felt overwhelming, and trying to make it work became difficult. It wasn't easy love anymore. It started to feel like a burden for either Kenny or Janae, or both. Kenny's energy is showing up as the 7 of coins. So this is an energy that's invested, but pauses to evaluate if the connection is worth further effort. So he has been invested and is very invested in Janae, but something has shifted in the past, and he began to pull back and reassess, wondering, is this still worth it? And we clarify this with the 4 of Cups and the Sun card. The Sun can represent some transparency that may have come, something may have come to light. It could also represent the spotlight. Maybe the relationship was too much in the spotlight for another's comfort level. So whether or not this is social media or mutual friends or just brutal honesty, nothing was hidden, and this backfired. So maybe he expressed the truth to her. Something came to light, and it backfired. The Four of Cups says that one of them started to emotionally check out, and there was disinterest and rejection of love offered. So this is a subtle energy of not enough, even if they couldn't say it out loud. So someone believed the grass was greener on the other side, and that's why that's why this is all happening. It doesn't really show breakup energy in the past, but we know they broke up. It's being announced by everyone. The cards don't really allude to breakup energy. They allude more to um, it being revealed what someone doesn't want or is not interested in and why. There's clarity. And Kenny is thinking twice about whether or not he wants to invest further in the connection because he finds the maybe the popularity or the celebrity to be overwhelming, and also Janae to be too difficult. And this may be mutual feeling. Maybe Janae feels like she has to carry Kenny and make sure uh, he does this or does that, and that might be exhausting for her. So that's what I'm feeling in the past. In the present energy, we have uh, the Three of Wands, the World, the Queen of Wands, and clarifiers. So I feel like Janae, this is her energy, she's still holding on to hope. This is the present energy, like right now. Okay. So Janae is still holding on to hope. Although this can be turning your back on something. Um, it's also a card of waiting for your ships to come in and expecting them to come in. I do feel like Janae is getting a lot of support from the public, from her friends. I guess this is PPG here, the three girls. She's getting a lot of support. And she may be looking out for a sign or some message. Um, Maybe she thinks that Kenny will reach out to her. Uh, there's optimism in her energy, but it's quiet. The challenge card is the world. So the story wants to come to an end. This is closure. This is the end of a chapter, or uh, it's also evolution. So I feel here it is an ending. The chapter that Janae and Kenny are in has come to a close. It's done. Now, the relationship can either upgrade to the next level or it's over completely. But something has to change. It can't go back to what it is. And even though the relationship status is over right now, there is the possibility of some unfinished business that still needs to be evaluated and addressed by the two. Kenny is showing up as the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is, it can be a third party, or any court card that shows up um, on top of a person's energy that doesn't describe the sign of that person. I don't know what sign Kenny is. Perhaps he's a Leo or a Sagittarius. If not, this could be another person's energy, very much in his energy and influencing him. So here is another woman. Is there another woman in Kenny's life? I would say, hell yeah. But it also reflects what Kenny is drawn to. He's drawn to magnetic energy, someone, confident women, bold women, radiant women. He's caught between that magnetism in the past. I feel Kenny is very attracted to Janae, but he's also very attracted to this woman. I clarified the row, and we got the Two of Cups and the Two of Coins. This is Kenny's energy. So this tells me that there is another relationship in his energy field, and it's quite strong. I think this is not, I don't think this is a one-off connection. I think this is something that's been going on behind Janae's back. Um, I feel like Kenny loves both Janae and this other person, or at least he has deep feelings for them on both sides. But he's juggling, and he's trying to have it both ways, or he tried to have it both ways. But the challenge to do the challenge of doing this became unstable, and he dropped the ball and got dumped. So I feel like Janae is the one who um, ended things, but only because there was so much revelation, so much clarity and exposure, and perhaps that involved her friends knowing or the public knowing or whatever. So because due to pride and ego, I believe Janae dumps him. This is what's going on right now. He's not able to manage. He's not able to smooth things out, and he dropped the ball. The future for Janae and Kenny, we have the Hermit, the Strength, the Fool, and two clarifiers. If you're liking the reading, please hit the thumbs up button. Please share it with your friends and social media. Please like and subscribe and share. And also, if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Just wanted to remember to say that. Sometimes I forget. All right, so Janae's energy is the Hermit. So in the future, she's going to go inward. She's going to isolate and take some time out to reflect or soul search. She's not going to rush into anything new. I see her trying to understand why she even let this play out the way it did. She's looking for real insight, and she's looking for answers. She may be she may be quietly investigating the matter and asking questions behind the scenes and not overtly or whatever. A need to know type of energy I'm picking up from her too as well. Just the need to know the details. The challenge here is the strength card. So both of them in the future will be holding back. There's restraint in the strength card. There's tension as well. neither side wants to be vulnerable or give in to the other. So there's a lot of pride and fear showing up in this card. Kenny's response in the future is the Fool. So he breaks away from Janae. Perhaps he even breaks away from this other relationship because I see him being carefree and single, going out on his own, taking risk and jumping into something new or trying a new path. He might go into something totally new, right? And that's what he's looking for. He's just not ready for the full-on commitment that Janae wanted. Not yet. He's not ready to grow up, and he's not ready for that type of commitment. The outcome card is the Five of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Cups. So I feel like this could end in conflict. So there may be another reconnecting or a reunion. I'm not saying they'll get back together, but they could meet up, right? And this could lead to some tension and conflict due to jealousy and competition in the environment. So things aren't going to resolve peacefully. They kind of ended. They're going to end with contention and division. And this will probably divide their friends and divide um, their what it is they've agreed to do together as a team, as a couple, as promoters of Love Island. This is definitely, they have to come together for these things, and maybe they come together for that, but there'll be a lot of tension when they do. The outcome card is conflict, competition, or ego disruption. In new love, sparks lead to tension instead of bonding. And in existing love, constant disagreements or power struggles wear down the connection. So, and then we have the walking away card, which clarifies that. So let's just go down the columns. We have Janae's energy. She's the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Hermit. So she starts off with light energy. She just wants to feel joy, to party, to have fun, to enjoy life. She's waiting, she's hoping, she's believing that something good is coming her way, and then she withdraws and reflects. Now she's learning something deeper about her own value in all this. So she's going to come out of this and learn something about her value and her worth. So it's not like it didn't happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and that's what Janae is supposed to get out of this, to learn her own value and worth. Kenny's cards are the Seven of Coins, the Queen of Wands, and the Fool. So he pulls back to reassess. He then gets caught between two options, two flames. Um, Now he's off doing his own thing. There's no real accountability and no real plan. He's just following whatever or wherever his attraction leads. He wants his freedom, and he's happy to be in his freedom. The relationship challenges, as we go down the column, we have the Ten of Wands, the World, and the Strength card. So the weight was too much. The weight of the relationship was too much for somebody or both, and the chapter had to end, right? Maybe neither could say it and held back, but both waited for the other to make a move, and in silence, it broke. I think Janae gave this her heart, and then her patience, and then her silence. I think Kenny gave this his time, his effort, and then he started to doubt and he started to put distance between them. And someone else was in the mix, or at least his heart was elsewhere. And now she's going to heal from this, but he's going to roam. And that's what's left between them. So I believe this connection is not likely to reconcile smoothly. They may have to come together for work issues or work matters, but there will be tension and conflict. My advice to Janae is don't chase what's chasing someone else. Okay? And you have so much light and beauty, Janae. You have so much power. You don't need to prove your worth to someone who's going to juggle you with someone else. Just let them go. Let your healing begin and let the confusion end. My advice for this relationship, I believe that this relationship was never built for this juggling. And it won't survive comparison. If both people are all in it, then the imbalance, if both people can't be all in it, then imbalance is going to eat away at the bond. I think it already has. I think Janae should let it fall and let the fight go. There's nothing to fight for. You know, if he is chasing someone else, you should know your own worth and value and not chase him in return. If he should come back around, or if you guys should meet up in the future, let him know that he's meeting the healed you and not the old you that's still wound up, if that makes sense. I do feel like ultimately they will walk away from one another. There's disappointment here that something that you really wanted doesn't work out and you have to leave it behind. But there's still ties, emotional ties, psychic ties, energetic ties that keep you connected. So I do see them still connected, but this may be due to work issues and obligations. So that's my reading for Janae and Kenny. If you guys enjoyed that reading and you'd like more like it, please suggest who you'd like me to read about in the comment section. And thanks for tuning in.